Hello guys, what's up? My name is Hollow, and today we are continuing with Gallery Sweep. Last week we did a big cleansing episode where we went through and deleted a whole bunch of Sims. But today we are going to take on one of our families, which is gonna drive me a little bit crazy. There's a lot of work to do on these guys. So the first family we're going to do is the Estrada family. The Estradas are a big, close-knit family trying to follow their dreams and care for each other along the way. Little Nathaniel was the child of Vittorio's best friend who unfortunately passed away along with his wife in an accident. And it says you can see them on my gallery, but they're not anymore. I got rid of them. But the last thing is, but blood or not, he's family now. So yeah, the little Nathaniel is the adopted kid in this family, and his parents were on my gallery for a time, but I deleted them because I didn't like them. And they aren't even on my published gallery. They aren't even on here. So yeah, there's no way to get them. So if you want them, I'm sorry, they're not available anymore. But yeah, let's go ahead and put the Estrada family in. And I think I'm gonna have to do a lot of editing on them because if I remember right, yeah, I'm not a huge fan of how they look. It's definitely a very different look to what I would like. Yeah, I definitely want to change his face a lot, and he lost his skin tone and stuff, so I gotta change that. I also don't really like the way Chantal looks either. She looks very cartoony to me. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of that. Let's check the kids. Martina I like. I'd still edit her a little bit, but I think she looks okay for the most part. Then let's check Elias. Let's age him up and see what he looks like. Just like his dad. Yeah, so he's gonna need some editing as well. Check little Hannah. So Hannah looks a lot like her mom. Again, something I'd want to edit. I'm not super into the way she looks. Then let's check little Nathaniel. Yeah, definitely not a fan. Oof. Just oof. Big oof on Daniel. On Nathaniel, I mean. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So I don't know exactly how I want to tackle this. I don't know if I want to just because I have to completely remake the parents essentially because I don't like the way either of them look. Martina, I feel like I can leave maybe, but with the other two kids, they look Elias looks exactly like his dad, and Hannah looks just like their mom. So I'm thinking maybe what I'll do is just delete them, kind of. If I delete these three kids and restart, and then I can edit these guys to make them look how I want, and then make a new son and a new daughter to be Elias and Hannah, and then add in another. Well, for Nathaniel, I think I can just edit Nathaniel because I really don't like the way he ages up. He looks cute as a kid, but when he ages up, that's just yikes. Not really my thing. But I guess I could edit him. I'll try to edit him. If it doesn't work out, then I'll just add another random toddler. I don't know. On one hand, I just want to delete them because I just don't want to deal with it. But at the same time, I really do like this family. I didn't play with them very long, but when I did play with them, I really liked them. But I don't know. Because eventually I want to make my own world that's filled with all my own families. So I need families for that. And I only have a couple. All right, so I've got 19 families. Okay, that's not as bad as I thought it was. I don't know, because I really do like this family, but I feel like they just need a total overhaul. Okay, I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna try it, and we're gonna try to salvage the family. So I'm gonna keep Martina. I'm gonna go ahead and delete Elias and Hannah, and we'll just remake the parents and then remake Elias and Hannah. It's I have to completely edit the parents to make them look more the way I want. And then we'll remake the other two kids and edit Martina and edit Nathaniel. And we'll see how that goes. And if it turns out that it's not really salvageable, that I don't think I can do it, then I will bring you guys back and we'll pick someone else. But we're going to try. So bear with me. Oh my God. Let me tell you, this took so long. Oh my God. It took me 4 hours to do these guys. Seriously, not even joking. 4 hours. Oh my God. It took forever. forever to figure them out. And I mean, yeah, I was like a little bit distracted and stuff because like I watch videos while I record, like when I record Gallery Sweep anyways. I can't really do it so much when I'm actually recording like let's plays and stuff, but like when I'm recording Gallery Sweep, Jesus, Jessica, get your shit together. When I'm doing that, I watch videos while I'm doing it. So usually I'm just like listening to stuff in the background, but sometimes I get distracted. So that's partly my fault that it took 4 hours. But like that means there's at least like 3 hours of working in this. There might be like an hour of me just fucking around watching videos instead. But that's still like 3 hours of work. Like this shit took forever. Oh my God, it was horrible. Like, I mean, I had a lot of fun doing it ultimately, but it took me so long to get them how I want. And like, they're still like, I don't think they're like, amazing or anything, but like for the idea I had, like I mentioned it a little bit, like I want to make my own world eventually and like have my own families, and like in that world I don't want everybody to be like a supermodel, you know, like I want them to be like attractive to me, like attractive enough that if I jumped into the family and started playing with them, I wouldn't want to edit them. But like at the same time, like I don't want everybody to be like a supermodel, you know. So like I don't think they're like too like I don't know exactly how to describe it. Like I think the family turned out pretty good. Like I think they look nice, but like they're not like super hot to me, you know. It's not like that sort of thing. So I'm chill with them. Like I think they look okay, I think they look good, but they're not like amazing, you know. So like I'm happy with where they are, but I don't think they're like my best Sims. I guess, but I do really like them, and I like the sort of the way they turned out. I ended up like going with like a color theme for everybody pretty much, so everybody has like their own color, which I mean I do a lot. I do that a lot of times with my Sims, just because like it's really hard for me to get a vibe for somebody, like for what sort of clothes they would wear, especially since like when I buy CC, not when I buy CC, when I get CC, like I just go through and like I just get anything that I like, anything that I think looks cool. So it's like I have all sorts of random stuff, and like some of it's like not my style at all. It's stuff that I would never wear, but it looks cool, and I'm like, oh, maybe I'll use it one day, right? So I have all this stuff in my game, and it's like I don't know how to pair any of it together. So my Sims end up looking kind of strange sometimes because like I can't figure out what their style would be across their different outfits. So in order to make them look somewhat more cohesive, I just give them a color, so they have a color across all their outfits. And that's sort of what ended up happening with this family, because I just could not like I did not have the mental capacity to go through and like try to figure out their style, because it was already taking me so long. Like just doing this part here, just going through and editing all their faces, then like recreating the kids and everything, that took 2 hours. So just like the bulk of, like half the time was just making their faces look the way I wanted. So it was rough. Yeah. But ultimately I think they turned out really nice, and I love the way they look with their skin details. I think the skin details really make their faces, because like their face underneath, like just the regular Sim face, like I think it's okay, but like when I add the skin details, that's when they really pop, and I'm like, yeah, these guys look good. But yeah, I'm definitely much happier with them. I think they look a lot more like natural instead of like cartoony. Well, at least Chantal does. Like Vittorio didn't really look super cartoony to me. He just looked very square. Like I didn't really like how his jaw looked. But like with Chantal, she looked very cartoony to me. So I'm much happier with how she looks now. I think she looks much better. But yeah, I ended up like changing her a little bit, because like the original hair that I had for her, like I don't fully remember, but I think it was like an afro textured hair where it was like sort of like in a pulled back ponytail. I think that's what it originally was. I'm not entirely sure. But I couldn't, like, going through all my afro texture hair, I couldn't really find one that I really liked for her. So I ended up just like switching to something different and like choosing just like a regular like wavy hairstyle. So it's more like I don't know how to describe it. It's just like wavy hair rather than curly, so it's not really afro texture. So because of that, I ended up changing the kids a little bit. Well, I ended up changing Hannah, because Hannah also ended up with afro texture hair because her mom had afro texture hair. But like Vittorio and what the hell was her name? Martina. Not Vittorio. Jeez, I am all over the place with the names today. Elias and Martina, they both had sort of like straighter hair like their dad. But when it came to Hannah, she had the afro texture hair because her mom had afro texture hair. But because I didn't do that this time, like I ended up changing Chantal's hair texture. Because of that, I also changed Hannah's. So they look very different from my original view of them, but I still like the way they turned out. Like, it's not exactly the same, which I think is kind of interesting. Like, for a lot of my Sims that I've done, I try to keep them with the same sort of vibe. I try to keep the same sort of idea around. So, like, if they had, like, a short hair, I would keep a short hair. If they had, like, I don't know. I like if they had afro texture hair, I'd keep afro texture hair. If they had straight hair, I'd keep straight hair. That sort of thing. That was sort of the vibe I was going for. This is really the first time I've changed that. Well, I mean, except like when we did Tabby, I gave her slightly longer hair, but it was still like an alternative style, so I don't really count that as much. But yeah, for this one it was very different. Like I definitely changed her hair a lot. But I think it suits her and I think it looks really nice, so I'm happy with it. But yeah, it was really difficult to pick a hair. Like you can see, like I spent so long going through hair. It probably took me like 20 minutes. Like I was going through for so long because I have so many hairs and it's like it's still not enough. Like I still need more. But yeah, I ended up picking one that I liked, so that was all that mattered really. But yeah, just remaking these guys and like trying to get their faces right was the bulk of the process, I think, because like clothes, like it doesn't really, like it takes a while for me to figure out because of like my previously mentioned issues with picking style and stuff. But like the making their faces was what I really focused on a lot of the time. Like it was really hard for me because like I still wanted them to look like, I couldn't change them too much. Like I couldn't just go in and pick out different features and stuff for them and completely remake their faces because I wasn't getting rid of Martina, because I was keeping Martina as she was. Well, I mean, I edit her a little bit, but ultimately I keep her the way she is. So like I couldn't go in and completely change her parents because then she wouldn't look like her parents at all. So it was definitely like a struggle, but ultimately I liked how it turned out and I think she looks pretty good, and I'm much happier with how Elias and Hannah come out. Like the way their faces and stuff look when they're adults, like they look a lot more like I guess different, because like when I originally made them, they looked like carbon copies of their parents, which was like, I mean, some kids are like that, so I mean it's fine, it happens. But like I find it kind of annoying. Like I want a different Sim, you know. That's why I'm playing a family. It's because I want the kids to be different from the parents. I don't want you to just be like a carbon copy of your parent, right? So that was sort of the idea. Like that was something that kind of bothered me about how they originally looked. So having them like having their new versions actually look a little different and look like more of a blend of their parents, I like that a lot. I think they look like it's much more like pleasing to me. So I'm cool with that. But yeah, I don't really know what else to say about this part of the family. Like I guess I could start going into like talking about the family and like talking about all their personalities and stuff, but I kind of wanted to save that for the part where I was like actually doing their clothes and stuff and like really making them like come together, you know, that sort of thing. But I guess I could start now because like I don't know what else to say. Literally, like I have nothing else to say. I don't know. So I'll just start explaining the family to you. So we'll start with Vittorio. So Vittorio is a scientist. He's like, I think one of his traits is genius. I literally don't remember. Like I could go back and check the video, but I'm not even, no, I'm too lazy. But Vittorio is a scientist, and so he like spends a lot of the time like working. Like he has like a big office at home where he does like all his science stuff, but he also has like he spends a lot of time in the office naturally because, you know, you have to experiment and shit when you're a scientist, so you got stuff to do, you know, that sort of thing. But anyways, like he's a scientist, and then Chantal is an artist. So Chantal stays at home and she does her art from home. She does like painting and stuff. So that was sort of her thing. And then Martina wants to be a like gamer girl, like, you know, like a streamer gamer girl, but like more like your stereotypical one, like not like a serious, like like she likes video games, but she's doing it more for like attention. She's that like the stereotypical gamer girl, not like an actual just like, oh, I'm a girl who happens to like gaming. Like not that type of gamer girl. Like, you know, like what you think of when you think of a gamer girl, like all the like the whole pink setup and like all the fairy lights and the LEDs and everything, and they're also like, and they're like really excited and then they scream all the time. That's like that sort of gamer girl idea. But that's sort of what she wants to do. So like she has like in the house that I had them in originally, like when I played with them, like her whole room was just like covered in like video games and everything. And like she was working part-time like babysitting because she was trying to save up money to get a streaming station. So that was her thing. And then Elias is like sort of a mix of his parents, where he likes art, so that's why he wears like the splattered pants and stuff, because he gets like playing around with paint and stuff like that. But he also really likes space because he's into like science and stuff because of his dad. So that's why he wears like the Space Cat shirt. And then like his whole bedroom was like space themed, and then he had like paintings up all over the walls and stuff. But yeah, that was sort of his vibe. And then when it came to Hannah and Nathaniel, since they're toddlers, they didn't really have like a personality really yet. I mean, like for Hannah, she was energetic, so she was just like, she liked to play around, she liked to play, and she liked to run around. And then Nathaniel was clingy because like his parents passed away naturally, so he was kind of feeling like he needs to attach to somebody else, you know, that sort of thing. So he was clingy, so he's like always hanging around Chantal, always like at her hip, always on Chantal, just wants to hang out with her all the time because like she's his new mom, so he wants to be with her all the time because he doesn't know where his old mom is. God, that's so sad. Why do I always make such messed up stories? But yeah, that was sort of what was going on. So that was that's their vibe. And like they were like because they didn't really have a personality, I just gave them like an idea where they were both they were like the little bears of the family because like everything in their room was like bear themed. Like they had stuffed bears everywhere. They had beds that were shaped like bears because I used to have like a cute CC for that, and I don't have it anymore, which makes me sad. But yeah, I had like this cute little CC beds and everything, and they had like pandas up on the wall, and all their toys were like bear shaped. Like they had the stuffed animal, they had like the stuffed animal bears, they had like the little panda like wooden bear thing, all that stuff. And like their whole room was bear themed, and then all their clothes were bear themed. So they like, and I tried like, because that was such a thing in my playthrough. Well, I call it a playthrough, but it was just like my personal playing. It's not like it's not recorded or anything. But yeah, when I was playing it, that was such a big part of it that I wanted to keep it. So when I actually do go in and remake these guys and like do their outfits and everything, you'll see that I picked all bear stuff again. And like again, because I changed my CC, I don't have all the old stuff that I used to have, because I used to have a lot more like bears and pandas and stuff like that because I love pandas. But I used to have a lot of toddler stuff, and I don't have it anymore because it's hard to find, and I just haven't taken the time to find it yet. So I have like minimal amounts of toddler stuff at the moment. So I tried my best, but they don't look quite as cute as they did before because I don't have as much of the panda stuff. But you know, I'm happy with it. Like I think they're like, they look kind of weird because it's kind of funny because it's like there's like everybody else has their own personality, and it's just like these two kids, and like their whole personality is bear. Like I wear panda hats, I wear bear shirts. That's it. That is my entire personality. So it's kind of funny to me. But yeah, so I ended up doing that. But yeah, that's pretty much the background for the family. And once again, I'm lost and don't know what to say. And it's really hard because since this video took like 4 hours to record, that means it's like 40 minutes of talking, which is just like the longest voiceover I've ever done. And I'm just like, what the hell am I supposed to say? I don't know. Like, I don't know what to say. Like, I'm tempted to just like cut off my talking and just put in music because I really don't know what to say. Because like I don't know what else to talk about. Like I didn't play with this family for that long. Like I only played with them for a little bit because like the world I was playing in, it was basically like I was trying to start my own world. I was trying to start that project where I was making my own world. So I would play with the family just long enough to like set up their jobs and like stuff like that, because like I didn't really know how to use MCC at that point. Like I had it, but I didn't really understand it, and I was too lazy to just like go through it and learn it. So I ended up just spending all my time like building their careers and building their skills just in game. So yeah, that was what I like. That's how I ended up playing with them. Was just like I put them in the world, and then I was playing with them to try to build up their skills and build up their like their careers and stuff, so that they made sense for what I wanted the family to be. But yeah, so I didn't actually play with them for very long because I switched to another family and started working on them instead. So like I don't have like a huge grasp on this family. I don't have like a big storyline for them or anything. Like I just have the like bare bone basics of like, this is who they are, this is what they like, this is what like this is the basics, you know. So yeah, I don't really know what else to say. This is like, it's so weird. Like I'm looking at my editing right now, and like I'm already at the 20-minute mark in my video, and like usually these videos are like 15-16 minutes long. So like I'm already like well past where I would usually be for talking. So I'm like, I don't even know what to say. Like I don't know. It's also just kind of hard to do the voiceover now because like I recorded this like I think a week and a half ago, maybe 2 weeks now. So like it's also not very fresh in my mind when I actually made the video. Like I don't really remember what all I was doing. I don't remember what all my mindset was and everything, because like when I do gallery sweep, what I do is like I batch record. So I'll record like 4 or 5 episodes at one time, and then usually what I try to do is edit them the next day, because that way it's all still fresh in my mind and like I get everything done when I'm supposed to. But that didn't happen this time because I just got caught up with other things. I had like some personal issues going on with like my mental health and stuff. Plus, like I lost my dog that week as well. She passed away. She was like 15 years old. So she she had to get put down because she wasn't doing well. So I was just sort of out of it at the time. I didn't really want to do anything. Plus like I had my own personal like mental health issues going on like outside of my what was happening like with my family and my dog. So I just wasn't feeling the greatest. So I just sort of pushed off all my editing. Like I edited the Prince Twins video, and then I was just like, I'm done. Like I am not doing it anymore. And now that I think about it, like okay, so I'm recording this on Friday. Well, I'm recording this voiceover, not the video. I'm recording the voiceover on Friday the 17th of September, I think. Is that what 9 is? My brain does not work. I'm sorry. Yes, it's September. So September 17th, I'm recording this. And like, what was I going to say? What was I even going to talk about? Oh my God. My brain. My brain is broken. What was I even trying to say? Oh my God, I don't even know what I was trying to say. Why did I bring up the date? Why did I bring up the date? I don't even know. Oh my God, I'm sorry. I'm gonna leave this in. Like, I know it's stupid, and it's sort of like, why are you even gonna leave this in if you don't know what you're saying? But I'm leaving it in purely because I don't have anything to talk about, and there's still 15 minutes left of this fucking voiceover. So yeah, I'm sorry. You're gonna have to deal with that whole like brain fart I just had. You're just gonna have to deal with it because I'm not taking it out because I need something to fill the time. But yeah. Anyways, what was I even talking about? I was talking about why I didn't record, and I was talking about how I pushed stuff back, and I was saying that like my mental health and my dog passing away. And then what? Oh, I know what I was going to talk about now. Oh my God, I remember. I I remember. Okay, so the reason I told you the date was because this is after I recorded my cottage living video, like the one it's I don't remember. It's called Glitches Galore, because my computer was just like not cooperating, and the game was just freezing constantly. Like literally every 5 minutes it would freeze, and it was so annoying. But I wanted to get that episode out, so I kept recording anyways, and I just bared with it. But the episode just ended up being a lot of me bitching about it. So yeah, sorry about that. But anyways, my game, like I tried to record it again yesterday because it's supposed to go out today, but it's not because my game is being horrible. Like, I could not get it to play at all. Like, literally, I was playing with Amina, who's the main sim of that Let's Play. I was playing with her, and I sent her for a jog, right? Because she's an energetic sim, and she likes to run and everything. So I sent her for a jog, but it literally took her 20 real life minutes, like, not The Sims, real life 20 minutes for her to go on this run. And she was like, because my computer just kept stuttering, and like she would like move 3 steps, and then she'd stop and wait and wait and wait, and then she'd move another step, and then she'd stop and she'd wait and she'd wait. And oh my god, it was so annoying. I was just like, I can't do this. I can't record like this. It's just like, it's not even like, because like it wasn't even like fluid movements between the stutter, like, so it was like very like paused looking images. Like it just looked like froze, like screenshots basically. And I was like, I can't record this. Like, I mean, for the other episode I could put up with it because it was like at least the game played, like it actually moved during the times that it wasn't like frozen, like, so I was actually able to play it. But it was just stuttering the whole time. It wouldn't actually go to a solid like play mode. So I just like I just scrapped it, and I was like, screw it, I'm not doing it. So it didn't come out today. But now that I think about it, I think the reason why it's been so bad and why I'm having so much trouble is because I did the batch recording of all my gallery sweeps, but I didn't like, because I have all that, I have all these files. So I have all these big files of the videos, and then the editing file, and then like the finished videos for the ones that haven't been uploaded yet. And so like there's just a lot of extra files in my memory right now. So I think that's what's slowing it down right now. I hope that's what it is, because otherwise my game just decided to screw me again out of nowhere. Because that's literally the only thing I can think of, is that all these files from Gallery Sweep are just slowing down my computer right now. But like, it's still like, because it's not even like my memory's full or anything, so I still don't know why. I don't understand computers. I don't know how they work. I don't know why it's so hard. Like, all I want to do is play my game, and it's just like, no, you don't get to. But anyways, I think that's why it's been so bad, is because I have all these Gallery Sweeps lined up. Because there's like 4 or 5 videos right now that are all just sitting there, and like each of them I've started, because like I started the video, and like I edit the part where I was actually talking while I was recording. I edit that part, and then I cut down the video and like set it to a time lapse and everything, and then I save it and leave it for later, and then that's when I come back and do my VO later. So like I do all the prep work first, and then I come back and do the VO. So all of those videos are sitting like the video, and then the editing file that's like half edited and waiting for VO. So I have like, they're really heavy files, I guess, so they're just like sitting there, and I think that's what's slowing everything down. But yeah, so hopefully we can get that figured out soon. But yeah, that's sort of where I'm at right now. So that's why I wanted to talk about it. That's why this voiceover has taken like so long. It's because I was having my own personal issues and stuff. But now that I'm actually getting to the VO, I think it's good, because like I think it'll help like my game run a little bit faster once I clear out all these videos. So hopefully that is the case. I don't know, but yeah, let's hope. But anyways, I had a lot of fun doing this family, and like I did enjoy playing them, but like, I don't really know what else to say about them. Like, seriously, like, I mentioned it before, but I really don't know what to say. Like, because I said everything that I know about them. Like, I made them, but like that's all I got. like Victoria's a scientist, Chantal's an artist. What the hell is her name? Martina is a gamer girl. Elias is an artist who likes space. Hannah is a bear, and Nathaniel is another bear. Like, that's what I got. Like, I don't know anything else. I don't know what else to say. It's just like, I seriously don't. Oh my god, I still have 15 minutes. Are you kidding me? There's literally still 15 minutes left. I thought I already hit the 15-minute mark, but I'm looking at it now, and it's definitely not, because right now the marker is at 30 minutes, and the video ends at 46 minutes. Oh my god, what the hell? Okay, I don't know what else to say. Like, I guess I can just sort of watch the playthrough as it's going and sort of talk about stuff. But then it feels weird that I didn't do that for the other people, like for the toddlers and Elias, who I already did. Like, it feels weird to have not talked through their stuff. But I don't know. Like, I gotta find something to talk about, because otherwise I have to go find music, and that's hard because I'm not good at that. And like, I don't know how to find like long spread music. Like, how people find music and it goes for like 20 minutes or something, and it's like just like a long song or like a collection of songs that all go together. I don't know how people do that, because like, I was at the YouTube studio, and like, I don't get it. It's hard. I don't understand it. I'm not good with stuff like that. So it was difficult for me to figure it out. But yeah, anyways, I guess I have to talk about it, because like, I'm too lazy to go find music. It's straight up, that's my story. I'm too lazy to go find music. Like, if I switch to music, it'll probably just be my intro song looping over and over again, because I don't feel like finding other music. So yeah, I should probably find something to say. I had a lot of trouble making Martina, because I had the idea that I wanted her to be this gamer girl, right? But I didn't know how to dress her, because like, I have like the stereotypical idea of a gamer girl, but like, my idea of a gamer girl comes from hearing other people talk about gamer girls. It doesn't come from me knowing gamer girls or like watching gamer girls. So I don't actually know what to make them look like, really. And like, I look it up, but it's like it didn't really help. Like, I still didn't know what sort of vibe to give her or anything. So I had a lot of trouble actually making Martina and making her look like what I wanted. Like, I don't think like she radiates like, oh, I'm a gamer girl. Like, when you look at her, I don't think she has that vibe. But I think she like sort of matches, at least. I think all her looks sort of go together, so I think she's okay. Again, I did like the color coding thing, so she is all pink. Because that's just what she is. And I gave her like my favorite chokers. Okay, like, I use these chokers a lot. You just saw, like, I just had it on. I changed it because I realized I was using them a lot. But they're the BTS chokers by Praline, or Praline, however you want to say it. I say Praline. It's weird, because I say Praline when I'm talking about the creator, but when I talk about like the actual candy, I call them pralines. But that's just me. But anyways, for the choker, they made BTS chokers, where like, there's one that just says BTS, and then there's like one for each member. So I use those a lot. So, because like, I love BTS. They're my favorite K-pop group. So I like use them a lot. Like, I use the BTS chokers all the time. There's like so many of my Sims that have BTS chokers. And it's just like, I put it on her, and then I was like, Jessica, what are you doing? Like, stop it. Like, take it off. You use it way too much. Just calm down. Like, just because you like BTS doesn't mean everybody in the world likes BTS. Like, come on, just stop. So yeah, that was sort of a thing. But yeah, I just like, I tried to have fun with Martina a little bit and try to use some things that I don't really use. Like this like pajama outfit I gave her. Like, I think it's really cute and everything, but I've never used it before, because it's just like a ruffle shirt and everything, and then like ruffle shorts, and it's just like, I don't use stuff like that. Like, so it was just sort of interesting to try that out on her and just sort of do something a little bit different. And like, it was also kind of hard to pick her out because like I didn't have any of her stuff. Like, I didn't remember what any of her old outfits used to be. Like, I had literally her first outfit, and then I think that was it. Like, I don't think I had any more of her outfits. So I had nothing to go on except for that one outfit. And I was like, you could be anybody. Like, I don't know what to make you look like. So it was definitely interesting trying to figure her out. Like, especially because like the whole gamer girl thing, like I didn't really, I don't like, I came into the idea like, oh, she's a gamer girl, but like I didn't know what to make her like as a gamer girl. Like, what do gamer girls look like? I don't know. Like, I just hear people like talk about gamer girls. I don't hear like I don't watch gamer girls. I don't see gamer girls. So it was difficult to sort of put together. But yeah. And like for the kids, like I know I sort of like I talked over the part where we were actually working on them. So I literally don't even remember what they were wearing. I wasn't even looking at the video while we were talking. I was like looking at my microphone because I was like looking at my microphone and my keyboard and literally everything else at my desk except the screen. So I didn't actually see it. And as I said, I recorded this like a week and a half, 2 weeks ago. So I don't remember what all they wear. I just know that Elias, I put him back in the same outfit that he had, which was the like space cat shirt and this like splattered jeans. And then I know for the kids, like for Nathaniel and Hannah, I gave them the panda look. And I don't like, I thought it was really cute to give them the matching hats. Like, I don't know why they wear hats every single day, why these two kids wear baseball hats and like nobody else in their family wears hats. But like, I just thought it was cute. They like, I gave them both a panda hat, and like they have slightly different designs, but they're like from the same thing. So they're just different swatches of the same hat. But I thought it was cute, so I did it. And then so anyways, now let's go back to Chantal since we're actually working on her now, and let me actually pay attention to what the video is showing so I can try to talk about it a little bit because otherwise I will not know what I'm doing, because I don't remember what I made her look like. I just know that like her color was sort of like the teal color. I did end up changing it. Like for this outfit it goes green because I didn't find a teal one that I really liked. But teal is sort of her color. So I guess it's teal. Maybe it's not actually teal because I think teal is lighter. But it's like that blue-green color. It's a blue-green color. So that's what ends up being her color. So yeah, and like I just wanted her to have sort of a more casual style. Like there's nothing really about her look that says, "Oh, I'm an artist." So it's kind of interesting. Like with his whole family, like I gave them like I know who they're supposed to be because like as I said, I played them for a little bit, but like none of them really scream, "Oh, this is what I'm into." I mean, except for Elias, because it's literally like he has space on his shirt and he has paint on his pants. So it's like, "Oh, I like space and art." Boom, there. That's Elias. Um, but then like for Martina, like technically like her shirt on her main outfit has like a keyboard on it. But I mean, like you don't really like, I don't know if it screams gamer girl because again, I don't know what gamer girls look like. But like for Chantal, I don't think she really looks like, I don't think you look at her and you're like, "Oh, that person's an artist." Like she just looks like a regular, like just like an average person. Like you wouldn't really know what she was. So I think it's like, it's kind of an interesting thing. Like I feel like I probably gave her a slightly more um artistic look, maybe. Like I feel like that was something I tried where I was trying more like interesting outfits or something when I originally made her. But I don't remember. Like I can literally only think of her first outfit right now. I know it was like the pink top with like the turtleneck and the cutout, and then for her bottoms she had like these baggy shorts that had like they were black, but they had like a floral pattern on them, like a rose pattern. um but yeah, and then she wore like high heels, and that was her outfit. And thinking of it now, I don't think it was a very good outfit. But yeah, I don't know. Like, I don't know. I don't really know what her look is, but I think she looks relatively cute. Like, I like the way she looks, and I love the way the color looks on her, like that blue green color. I think it looks so pretty on her. So I'm happy that I chose that color. Like, I chose it because of the first top I found. Like, I found that top and I was like, oh, this color is so beautiful. And I was like, I'm gonna use it constantly. So like on every single outfit she has that color, except like except for her formal, but we talked about that already. But yeah, and I also just try to keep her with like the sort of puffy vibe, like the puffy like puffy shirts and like little ripples and stuff, because that was sort of the vibe in the first shirt. So I just sort of carried that along, because I was like, I don't know what style this is, so I'm just gonna find other shirts that sort of look like puffy and ripply and are this weird blue green color. Let's do that. So yeah, that was sort of my vibe with that. But yeah, I don't really know. Like, I don't know what else to say. Again, I'm at a loss for words. I'm just sort of waiting for Vittorio to show up so I can talk about him, because I don't remember what his vibe was. So I'm going to have to watch the video to see what his vibe was, because I legit don't remember. But yeah. What do I say? Voiceovers are hard. Like, how do people do long voiceovers? Like, this has been so long. Like, oh god, I just messed up. I think I just messed up. Oh, maybe it's not. Okay, there's like something I do. I don't know what it is, but there's something I do every once in a while when I'm recording my voiceovers. I'll like I scroll on my mouse, and it like it like stops my recording for some reason, because like you scroll so that you can go forward and backwards on the timeline of the video, but it was like it sometimes it pauses and like stops my VO in the middle, and I just accidentally scrolled because I wanted to look at something, and I was like, oh shit, I just messed it up. But apparently I didn't. It's fine. So you just heard me panic for no reason. And again, even though it's something I would normally take out, I'm not going to, because I have like 5 more minutes of this and I don't know what to say. So I'm leaving it, and you're just gonna have to deal with it. I'm sorry. Like, I'm sorry. This is a bad VO, but it's like 40 minutes. It's like a 40-minute voiceover. Like, what the fuck am I supposed to say? I don't really have that much to say about this. So I'm gonna have to like consider this again when I go over my next family, because like naturally, like, there were a bunch of families lined up. So I have to do more, which is really annoying. I did skip them because, like, as I said, I do these in batch recordings. So when I was working on I did the Estrada family, and then when I did my next video, I was like, I'm not doing another family, so I'm going to skip past them and do somebody else, right? So I haven't done another family yet. So I'm going to have to do another family soon, and I don't want to because it took so long. It took so long. Oh my god. But yeah. Anyways, now that we're actually on Vittorio, like, he's been going for a while, I know. We're already in his 3rd outfit. But for Vittorio, he also like doesn't really look like, you wouldn't look at him and be like, oh, this guy's a scientist, you know? Like, you don't instantly have like, oh, nerdy boy. Like, no, it's not really that vibe, I guess. So again, it was like just sort of trying stuff out, and like for him, his color is sort of like a green. Like, he wears like, he doesn't have like a specific color like his wife does. Like, he wears like sort of grays and greens and browns, just like a lot of muted stuff. I think he did end up like, actually maybe green is his color, now that I think about it. That might have been it. I might have set him up with green. No, because like that's a blue shirt. Yeah, I think I just sort of gave him more like neutral colors, where I just like used a lot of like muted colors, not neutral, just muted. So he has like blues and greens and browns and stuff like that. So he has like a very natural, like a natural color looking palette. But yeah, for him, like, again, it's like, it's nothing really about him that screams like, oh, I'm a scientist. It's just like he's sort of well put together, like he's sort of cleaned up, he's clean cut looking, which is sort of the vibe I wanted, I guess. So that's sort of where he's at. But yeah. Oh my god, are we finally at the end? We're finally at the end. Oh my god. We made it. We're so close. Okay, so we're doing the part where I just slow down and show you everybody's individual outfits. So which means we're almost done. Oh my god, thank god. I'm so sorry that this VO has been such a mess. I know it's been like all over the place, and I've just been saying that I don't know what I'm doing and all that. But seriously, this is so long. Like, this VO is taking so long. It's 40 minutes. Oh my god. But it's almost over, so you don't have to listen to me any longer. I mean, you might not even have been listening to me this entire time. You might have like cut out like at 5 minutes and been like, screw this, I don't want to listen to you talk. But you know, I can hope. I can hope that you bared with me. So if you did, thank you, because I know this has been like a mess, and I'm sorry for that. But yeah, I sort of enjoyed this. It was a fun experience to go through this family again, and like watching it back, I do like the way they turned out. I am still like a little confused in my own choices for the kids, like giving them those little hats, giving Nathaniel and Hannah the little hats. But I do like them, and I like how they came out. For the dog and the cat, I didn't edit them at all. I just left them as they were, because they didn't have any CC or anything on them, so I didn't have anything to worry about. They're literally just in game as they are. So I'll show you them at the end, because like, I mean, like, they're part of the family too, so you want to see them. But yeah, so you'll get to see them as well in just a second here. But yeah, we're pretty much done. So thank you for bearing with me. I'm sorry that it was such a mess. I hope you enjoyed this, and maybe you guys like the Estrada family and have some ideas for them. If you do, hit me up, let me know. And just thanks so much for watching and bearing with my bullshit. And I will see you guys in the next one. So bye.